Hey guys, welcome to Jovie's home. Today we are just going to be talking about sponsorships. So if that sounds good to you, then why don't you come on in, kick off your shoes and stay a while. I'm really glad you're here. We have been trying to make videos now for a year and a half. Dan and I have been working really hard on making interesting content that you guys seem to enjoy. That is such a wonderfully satisfying feeling. And while there are ads on YouTube and we do make some money from those videos, we do also take sponsorships from time to time. And because there have been questions and comments on previous videos, I wanted to make this just to inform you guys what and why and how things work, because it's not always clear. And I think that it's fair in the spirit of transparency to make this video so you guys know. The first thing I want to address is actually how much money are YouTubers making. So how much money are Dan and I making? So in a typical month, we will make somewhere between 200 and 400 euros. That is for the entire month. That is not per video. That is for 8 or 9, depending on how many Tuesdays and Thursdays there are, 8 videos that we then share and also save for the channel itself. Like, so if we need to buy a new equipment or if we need to have something repaired or whatever, we have money for the channel. So if you really think about it, the money that we're making, and this is both of our jobs, it's actually really, really small. That's okay when we only make videos that take place in my house. So when we have no other costs. So if there was no Homeland series, if there was no kind of like F-telling type of, visiting F-telling series, all of those series that you guys also really seem to enjoy, those really cost us a lot of money to make, and we don't recover those costs from the ad revenue. So for example, when we went to Limburg and Carnival, we were there for 2 days, two hotels, 2 days of food for myself, for Dan, and for Zuzana also, who's part of the team when we film like that. And those costs, that trip easily cost us more than 400 euros, and that video made maybe 20 euros. So in these kind of videos, we need a sponsor so that we can make them. So we look for sponsors that will help us to make exactly the videos that we want to make, who will allow us the creative freedom and the flexibility in saying, oh, we want to make a video shouting you out from a roller coaster. For example, that's what we did in F-telling. We pitched the whole video idea to sponsors saying, this is the video we want to make. Do you want to partner with us? So sometimes the comments that I've seen are saying like, oh, your content is going to change because you work with sponsors. That is not the case, and I promise you that. The content will not change unless we want it to change. So Dan and I want to do the Homeland series, visiting different provinces, spending some time there, getting to know those provinces. So we will pitch that to the sponsors, as opposed to a sponsor coming to us and saying, we want you to make this kind of video. Those, for the most part, those kind of sponsorships I will not agree to. We will not agree to. But the ones where we pitch an idea to a sponsor of a video that we want to make and they agree, that is the kind of sponsored content that you guys are going to be seeing. I want you guys to know that for 90% of the sponsorship offers that come our way, I say no. We say no. Because it's not a good fit, because we don't have faith in the company, because we don't just want to push something down your throats. That is happening behind the scenes, and I want you guys to know that. So when we do have a sponsorship, there is a reason for it. Most of the time in those videos, I cannot explain to you those reasons because they're, it's maybe boring, or it's like kind of more behind the scenes, like, the sponsor would not necessarily like me explaining in great detail why we are going to be working with them. But there are really thoughtful considerations and time that Dan and I spend thinking about it before we agree to it. So this is something that I really want you guys to know. I want to be transparent. The money that we're making from the sponsorships is used to create more videos that we want to make. And if at some point the ad revenue from the videos themselves is enough to fund the videos, I don't know if I should say that we will not take sponsorships anymore, because that's not the case, because we are so picky with whom we work. So I do hope that this video explains it a little bit more, how and why it works and what it is with social media, you know, influencer marketing and these kind of sponsored posts. If you have questions, let me know in the comments. I will be as open and honest as I can. Of course, there are sometimes contractual obligations of like, I cannot disclose how much money we earned specifically on something. However, most of the time, the money that we are asking for to be paid is to cover the costs of what we're gonna have. So at the end of the day, it's not like we have extra money left over. So please don't think that we are making so much money to make this. We are also partnering with brands as a tool to bring you more interesting, innovative content, and also to, you know, hopefully increase the quality of this channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video is useful and helpful in explaining it, and see you in our regularly scheduled content. I hope that you now understand a bit more about sponsorship on YouTube and how we at Jovie's Home will approach it. If anything changes, I will update you, but for now, this is it. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time. Mwah, bye. Mwah.